Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BTCS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I'll let you this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've been doing this analysis on a routine basis, including yesterday, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. I do want to note right off the get-go that from a presentation standpoint, this is actually a pretty tricky chart to talk about because of all the perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there or right there and you wanted to sell within 15 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you the chart's looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. Yeah, the price pulled back a little bit today, but keyword being today. When you look at multiple days, the bull still has plenty of opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. Now, I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more so a day trading perspective going in. And before I kind of really illustrate that from the big picture, everything is still perfectly fine. Want to do a little house cleaning and just delete these lines out. Sure, they still pertain, but they don't really pertain to the chart right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter with lines all over the place. So just want to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, that needs to be made, and this will factor in just a second, is based around the fact that when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So for those of you that did watch yesterday's video, hopefully remember me talking about 24 cents as resistance, and now that it's above, you would want to see it act as support. And you fast forward to later on, in today's trading action, and you can see, surprise, surprise, look right where the price found some support. The power of charts. And then also from that, going back to why even after the pullback, the bulls are still in full control. Let's say that the price just continues to do this, flirt around here for a little bit before finally starting to work its way back upwards. From the big picture perspective, what would you still have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have that set of lows right there. You'd have this set down here. If you picture each one of these stair steps, then the overall stair steps are still very clearly going in the upwards direction. So I get it today, yeah, there was a pullback, but that's 1 day. Looking at multiple days here, the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher stair step. So that is priority number one going forward, build a higher stair step. We'll see if the bulls can get the job done or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.